Is that you, Viola?
You're gonna wish I was Viola, because I'm about to tackle you so hard that we're gonna end up in a different game. Then again, you can't spell violates without Viola. Oh, very close range oriented. I like it. It's gonna be a nice matchup for me because Viola is back with a vengeance from Zone of the Enders. And let me know, what is your favorite orbital frame in the series? If you've seen my Vic Viper recreation video, then you know it's Anubis by far. Let's see how Nephtis performs here. I do like I have a nice variety of ranged and close range weapons, but I fought, like, no joke, during testing, everything that can hard counter my build. Shields, lambs, kites. It was miserable, but I made some fine-tune adjustments. Did I just phase through the boulder with the lance? That was wild. Ow. Come on, let me stagger you real quick. Nice, into laser. No, not that angle. I was gonna drill through the ground if I could. Nice, popped him with the normal lance attack and finished it with the sweet 16. I think that the laser lance's regular melee attack, not the fully charged one, is kind of underrated because if you pair it with a booster like the Flugel, you can go right in their face and do some pretty good damage. Wow, they're actually playing aggressive this time. Guess they didn't like their kiting tactics in the last round. Okay, just in case, pop in my pulse armor. Oh, assault armor! I was wondering what you were rocking. Alright. This is gonna be a little bit tricky now with how close the AP race is. Come on. Oh, if I was a little bit closer, they would have ran right into the laser lance. Come on, hit. Ugh. No! Ah! That was a very close round. Alright, it's anybody's game still. Wow, assault armor. I don't know why I thought it was going to be pulse armor. I thought they might have forgot to use it in the first round, but every time it's assault armor, I've said it time and time again. If you don't see your opponent use their expansion, it's assault armor. Or they're a sadist and they're not rocking an expansion at all. Ouch. At least I have my pulse armor now to help me block their red shift. Come on. For the win! Let's go. GG. That was a very close game, I have to say. And so far, Nephtis isn't disappointing me. At least not this time. It's literally Snail, and he is Arquebus. Misspelt, though. Knowing I'm going up against literally Snail's AC, I can't lose this, right? No way I'm going to. Wonder if they're trying some kind of a challenge running a preset build like I am. Or maybe they just like Snail's AC. Oh, it's gonna be a laser lance showdown. I forgot you had that. Wow, did we just literally do bumper cars with the laser lance? That was wild. You don't realize how slow Snail's AC actually is until you see it in combat. The laser lance helps, though, with closing the gap, I can tell. Nice. Wait a second, I have to go back and see for sure, but did Snail's AC have the plasma missiles? I don't recall. It's been a while since I've seen some of these ACs in action. But I'm pretty sure it's true to form, right? I remember everything else about this loadout. Yeah, it must be. I'm pretty sure it is. It's kind of funny seeing how we're desperately trying to hit each other with the laser lance. It's one of those weapons where you really have to hope your opponent doesn't outmaneuver you. Because I know when I faced that lamb build in testing, I was not landing any of my laser lance hits at all. They were just having such an easy time avoiding me. They didn't even have to quick boost. Oh, assault armor. Well, not today. Nice. GG's. I respect the choice of your AC, even though the person that pilots it isn't the most, let's say, well-respected person. Oh no, pulse guns. They're gonna rip right through me. The Kranich pulse cannon in particular does so much damage. As someone who's made a couple of builds using them, you don't even need to stagger your opponent half the time to win. Okay, Troyanos, please land. Thank you. The Troyanos might be the one thing determining whether or not I survive this round. Oh, that almost worked. Come on. I'm trying to play at a safe range, but at the same time close the distance so my attacks hit. Okay, pulse armor's going up. Don't want to risk it. Oh, come on. What did my needle missiles do? They literally decided to go aquatic instead of hit my airborne target. Okay. Waiting for my stagger buildup to cool off a bit. Nice. Come on, blind Troyano. Oh no. This is bad. This is really bad. Oh, I risked it. I thought to myself it was going to take way too long for the Troyanos to get the lock, so I might as well try a melee attack. Like I said, these pulse weapons will tear through pretty much anything. Heavies, lights, doesn't matter. Let me see if they follow me to some cover. I need some cover to survive this time. Nice, I tried to go around the corner and instead I hit the wall. Nice. Cover's working against me this time. Go figure. Nice, I needed that. Nice. Might have sealed me the round. Oh, I needed those to hit to rip through his pulse armor. Too weird of an angle. Come on, Troyanos, hit. There we go. It's one of those things, right? If you get such a health lead, it's easy to let it go to your head, and you're thinking to yourself, no way my opponent's going to catch up. But as soon as you realize what weapons your opponent is rocking, and how it could easily flip the table in his favor, then you really have to be extra cautious, which I'm trying to do. Good thing they're following me here, so I can have access to cover. Hopefully it doesn't work against me as much as it did the last round. Way too far away for that. Now I'm expecting my needle missiles to whiff, and they decide to land that time. Nice, come on. Oh, didn't get the blind fire off in time. Wow, those scatter missiles were really aggressive tracking me. Let me see, do I wait it out or... No, I could pop the pulse armor in time. Nice. GG's, and good use of those pulse weapons. They really are underrated because they can keep up with some of the best meta picks out there. Okay, same person. Well, on this map, I think they're going to have the upper hand. The only cover I can really make use of here is that box in the middle. And even then, they're going to be so close that they could still tear through me with those pulse weapons. Unless they go airborne like that. I like to see it. Never mind. Now when I go for the laser lance attack. Laser lance does not like to go for an aerial joust. But point blank, it's a guaranteed hit. Wow, that worked out perfectly. I don't know why they decided to reach me point blank, but it made it super easy for my attacks to hit. Okay, hopefully that happens again, because like I said, it's so situational to land the laser lance and the Trueno that literally when your opponent decides to throw themselves at you and they're not trying to evade you at the same time, you could definitely land the hits. Come on, stagger. Oh, no. Good thing they're on cooldown with the pulse weapons. Gives me some breathing room. Yeah, they're gonna dodge. That was way too far away. Nice. Gotta say, I'm liking these weapons when they hit. When they miss, it's a different story. So we got ourselves a Moonlight Missile build. Not gonna lie, I'm tempted to try my dual melee Moonlight build again, but with missiles instead. I think it would make for a pretty cool ranged setup. So maybe I'll have a video for that up if I decide to see how well it does. Oh, this is gonna be... Oh, surprisingly they got staggered, but... Good lord, the backpedaling. I'm not gonna be able to keep up. Unless... Oh my goodness, that was poorly timed. This is not going well. Of course. Hey, this is Boss editing the video, and I realize I should provide some post-commentary for this match. Why? Because I stopped talking at this point. I was so fixated on winning, I dropped the commentary. That's something about me you have to understand. I'm a competitive person, and when I'm in a match where I see I'm at a huge disadvantage, I am in the zone. I focus on trying to secure the win. And that's exactly what I was trying to do here. If you don't see by now, my opponent has a huge advantage over my AC. They can bait me to punish with their melee weapon. They're easily avoiding my ranged weapons. It isn't good. And another thing that I realized while editing this video is that my opponent wasn't backpedaling the entire time. They were quick turning and boosting forward in order to keep the distance between us. It was honestly impressive they were able to maintain this at a consistent pace during the match. Now, I did catch on to this, you'll see here in a second, and I exploited this weakness because when you try to retreat like that, it's a lot harder to evade incoming attacks, like dual Truenos. And Lord knows I needed to exploit this weakness in order to get the upper hand. So I did. I had to go for ranged attacks, try to see if my trajectory with the laser lance would match the direction that they're going, and it made a huge difference. Otherwise, matches like this seem like a lost cause, I know, but as long as you're attentive and see an opening that your opponent is giving you, take full advantage of it. It will be the difference between winning and losing. So that's my excuse for not talking during this match. Well, at least until now. Okay, then. That went a lot better than I expected. I was in the zone the entire time. GG's. Nephtis, while fun to pilot, has a few glaring weaknesses in the form of lightweights, kites, etc. Anything that's faster than you is going to give you a hard time because of the weapons relying solely on tracking your opponent, compared to Vic Viper, which, if you didn't see that video, it's an absolute unit and can keep up with pretty much anything. Overall, the design of this was really fun to translate from Zone of the Enders to Armored Core 6, especially the melee weapon, because Nephtis throws herself at you 90% of the time in each boss fight. Without consent, mind you. But I'm not complaining, that's how Viola rolls. So, I think this stayed true to the original. If you enjoyed this, please be sure to like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe so you don't miss the next one. And until next time, take care.